Mark Edwards, and I'm the Curator of Mammals here at the Royal Alberta Museum. My role is to direct and conduct research. Canada C3, Canada 150 was an opportunity to talk about Canada and celebrate Canada and celebrate Canadians. My role on Canada C3 was one of 4 scientists. The other scientists were Dr. Julie Laroche, Chief Scientist, Leanna Teeter, and Rhiannon Moore. On each leg there was a complement of scientists. There were 15 legs and each leg had this complement of scientists. We were tasked with doing collections along the entire route, what I would call a mega transect. Collecting plankton, we were collecting vascular plants, non-vascular plants. We were going out and doing benthic drags, and then we were also going on land and collecting plants or making observations of mammals and birds along the way. And each scientist had their own project as well. And my project actually came out of my experience in the Arctic. And what I was doing was looking at local observations and their perceptions of different species that they were seeing. Grizzly bears and polar bears, and possibly grizzly bear polar bear hybrids, what people were calling grizzly bears. And ultimately what that means is changing distribution of mammals, range distribution changes. And when I would talk to local hunters, many of them would talk about seeing differences in species that they were seeing in the Arctic. An experience that really resonated with me was getting to go to Herschel Island. Having worked in the Arctic, Herschel Island was on my radar for a long time. Herschel Island, it's beautiful. It's an amazing place. It's a place where traditionally you've had polar bears standing on it and grizzly bears standing on it. So it was related to my research as well. And actually while we were there, there was supposed to be a polar bear on the north end of the island and a grizzly bear on the south end of the island. But what was really interesting, amazing to see was its beauty, how rough it is, but also its fragility. Talking to the park warden there, a man named Richard Gordon, he would say that when they were out and doing their different activities on the island, they may hear or feel this rumbling, and they'd turn around and they'd see part of the island actually sloughing off into the sea. And this is a direct result of climate change. It's a loss of permafrost, it's a loss of annual ice or pack ice that protects the island from the harsh seas during the winter. This is no longer showing up all the time. And what's happening is the shoreline is being affected, and it's actually sloughing off into the sea, and we are actually losing Herschel Island.